Hey, Bob.
Hey, Dan.
Bomberman R.
Whoa.
Super Bomberman R is a thing. It's a game.
From Konami.
Konami put out a game.
Weird.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of them.
How can they do it?
They can do it with some terrible mistakes. But first, we're going to talk about the good parts of this game before we get into that. So let's go to the story. I'm on the third planet.
Okay.
I don't know how many there are. Sorry, you can look it up. You're watching an internet video, sweetie. You can Google it. You can Google
I can't
how many.
do that. That's too
I mean,
much.
you can't. You're trapped here with me. Yeah, the whole plot with the game is some evil bastard resurrects the 5 deadly bombers or whatever.
Okay.
And they seriously rise up out of garbage. It's pretty funny. The cutscenes of this are good. In any case, the Bombermen need to stop them.
This digitized planet is controlled by a
Does this have any connection to other Bomberman stories?
No.
Okay, just checking. I don't know the Bomberland lore.
Why is everyone asleep?
I think the consciousnesses of the people of this planet might be trapped inside the cyber network.
Seriously? You mean Blue is...
He's just sleeping.
See, that's his thing. Blue is sleepy.
Whoa.
I relate to Blue.
Don't worry.
Well,
I
Blue
know
is
it's
very
scary, but
relatable.
Let's do it.
Incredibly.
We're the only ones who can dive into cyberspace and defeat.
Do
whatever
what?
lies in
This
it.
is the fucking... The writing in this is so good.
So to remove the electronic lock, if I just
God?
do this and then
Yes. That does look like it's saying God.
well, why don't you do it? This is your field, isn't it?
But I'm sleepy.
This is it.
But yeah, these cutscenes are really dumb. They're pretty funny.
All right.
Most of them
Now
have
if
made
I
me laugh.
just do this.
Whoa. What?
So you have arrived. Welcome to my
He's so cool.
Cyber Maze!
Let's start off easy.
He looks like a Castern villain.
I know! It's great! But yeah, so you just, it's like a traditional Bomberman game. In fact, the original Bomberman, if I remember correctly, didn't even have a multiplayer. It was a single-player puzzle game. Puzzle action, like, Bomberman. So you're going level to level, and,
Now you can just choose a totally different character
you
within
get
the cutscenes.
select. Well, they're all supposed to be there, but not everyone talks. You get to choose one of 8 colors. They each have personalities. My favorite is black, because he says funny stuff. You can buy little hood ornaments to put on your Bomberman. I like the hat, but you can wear a spaceship on your head, which the spaceship is in universe. Like you're flying that thing around.
Okay. I
So
assume
it's
at a
a-
different size.
It is a real spaceship in the thing, but I would say it's much larger, but no, they're pretty cramped in it.
Okay.
It's great.
Victory is already in my sights.
Yeah, Black Bomber is fabulous, is the
Really?
way I would put it. He's very up his own ass and clearly thinks highly of himself. But I just thought I would show off a little bit of the story mode here before jumping to the other parts. I usually buy a Bomberman game for the multiplayer.
Right. It seems preposterous to do it for anything else. Right?
What's up?
It seems preposterous to do it for anything else.
I don't know. Some of the N64 ones had really good single player.
Yeah, but those did play fundamentally differently from regular
Normal Bomberman. Yeah.
So
Oh my god. So yeah, that type of enemy, the frog, can leap on your bomb and blow it up. So the fear is that it will do exactly what it just did.
so you're just trying to kill random
It
enemies.
changes per level.
Okay.
So in this mission, yes, I'm trying to kill all 4 of the enemies in this mission, in this level. Of course, each world will start off pretty easy and introduce new mechanics. For this world, it is the jumpy spring.
Okay, so that's not something you normally see.
Sorry, I'm sucking at Bomberman. It's a lot to talk about it and also play it. A lot, evidently. This is what I get for putting it down for a few hours, you know?
Yeah.
That was just too much, clearly. But yeah, his AI, he is properly afraid of bombs, if you notice.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
That's not normal with Bomberman enemies. But yeah,
Alright.
the frog will always jump 2 squares. Frog, cricket, whatever.
That looked like a frog to me. But...
Indeterminate, yeah. You say frog, I thought cricket. I don't care either way. Yeah, if I had 2 bombs, this would be instantly way easier.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go try to farm some power-ups.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
This is the worst I've done in Bomberman yet. Which isn't me saying it doesn't whip my ass. It usually just doesn't even get a kill on me in the first mission, because that's not the goal of the first mission. The first mission's like, get used to how the new thing works, which in this case is that bouncy spring, which, depending on which direction you walk on it from, it'll spring you different ways. That's basically the whole thing you're supposed to get out of that.
Huh. Okay.
I haven't gotten a kick power-up yet to kick a bomb onto it to see how that would work.
So I assume you also can't just walk down from this ledge.
I cannot.
Okay.
You have to use level elements to go up and down.
Okay.
Whether that's a ramp or whatever. See, if I went left there, that would be really bad, because then I'd be it's bad enough going down, evidently.
Yeah, geez, it is.
Man. Yeah, I am blowing, but that's how being internet video guy goes. You hit the record button and you play the worst in your entire life.
Nothing is impossible.
See, he's got a rose, and
yeah,
he's talking
wow.
about how when you're a black bomber, nothing is impossible. Yeah. Also, if you look in the lower left, he's doing that meme pose sort of thing.
Sure
where it's
is.
the black dude pointing to his temple, being like, "They can't blow you up if you already blow yourself up."
Oh man, he put a shield up.
Yeah, he gets scared of bombs, so he'll armor up.
Unless he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
right
what?
after. Oh yeah. So yeah, this mission's different. If you look at the top, it has one little picture of her. So I need to save one her and escape, because this is one of the people trapped in the cyber network.
Huh.
And so far, from my experience, it's been pretty not bullshit for an escort mission type thing. Like, you know, my bombs won't kill her. Thank
Okay.
God.
Yeah, that would have been real bad.
And yet that is exactly what I expected the moment I saw they were doing this.
Right.
Man, this game has been brutal when it comes to power-ups during this quick play.
Yeah, I'm noticing. I was like, Mason
That is
player
not
does
normal.
Not put out anything but speed ups.
That is not normal at all.
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
So knocked her over, so she came back here. So let me grab her again.
I'm noticing this angle is super weird for
Yeah.
Bob.
Oh yeah. I guess I should comment on that at some point. This perspective is fucking terrible, and I wish this game was 2D. There, done.
Amazing.
Because there are a lot of times where like it just doesn't feel as snappy as a 2D Bomberman normally does. Like the game runs at best at 30, which you would think wouldn't matter, but top level Bomberman play, it kind of does. And I know all about that.
Oh, yeah.
Despite how this
Clearly.
quick play looks, for the love of God, do not judge me on this gameplay. But yeah, and then this is more normal difficulty level where there are 13 enemies.
Wow, that's a lot more than 4.
It is a lot more than 4. They're like, you're used to the mechanics. Fuck you, kill a billion. I really wish I had gotten anything but speed and flame up.
Yeah.
2 bombs is so much more important than anything else. Especially now that I have this enemy that's new to this mission.
So between missions, do you get to keep your power-ups?
I don't think between worlds, but yes, between 3-1, 3-2, and 3-3, you get to keep that.
Okay. So you've just been really screwed by not having any power-ups.
Absolutely. But now I have 3 bombs, so this is going to be at all possible, thank God. Something I actually rather like about this is that you can hold diagonals, and it'll properly work. It'll just go for the first one that is available.
Oh, okay.
Whether that, like, if I hold up left, it'll go into the first up or left that I run across. So that's...
Oof.
So, let's get into the bad stuff.
That looks like bad stuff.
See how it says gems, but there's a coin in the upper right?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't make any sense at all. That's the worst part. No, there's a currency system in this game, and it requires 300 gems to continue. I'll get to continue with the same power-ups and everything I have. And that's good and all, but 300, despite how much I have there, is actually a lot. We're gonna do one online match.
Oh no.
And then you and me are gonna do
Yes.
normal local multiplayer because we need to document for the internet how bad this online is. Because online's the only way you can get that money, guys. You have to go play online to get money to continue in story mode. Now, if you compare that to the original Bomberman on NES, that didn't have continue, so you should be good. Actually, I think I had password system, so I could be wrong. But whatever.
But it didn't have the online mode, so it was garbage.
So it was, oh yeah. Let me tell you, Switch Online,
Oh man, this is the only online game at launch, isn't it?
and it's fucking garbage that makes me want to claw my eyes out. I'm not playing as Red.
What's wrong with Red? Is he...
He's Raphael.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna play as Tuxedo Mask. It was way cooler than Raphael. So in any case, guys, what you're about to see is undoubtedly going to be the best case scenario for how online goes. So don't assume this is a freak circumstance, okay?
I'll bet you're excited to be facing me in battle, huh?
If you see us freezing and running in place, oh my god, it actually is playing the best it's ever played. Usually with the online, there's a full second delay with the input. This seems to be somewhere around a fifth of a second, which is incredible. I've only had one match like this ever.
Wow.
Also, if you see me run past what I'm obviously heading for or stopping repeatedly, that's why. Because there's so much latency. But hey, we're not wholly freezing in place.
Yeah, it was like...
That's the thing.
Yeah, I saw this earlier today, and this was a very different thing.
Bob can testify. That's not how this is supposed to go. Oh,
Well-
jeez. I think he got that before me. Not that that magnet over there is going to help me test that. Yeah, he did. Fuck. Bastard. There, I got punch and glove. Yeah, in a normal multiplayer match of Bomberman, those type things like kick and punch and glove are more important than how much firepower you have. Because your ability to escape being blown up is more important than blowing things up.
Right.
That was interesting.
Oh, right, the magnet's right behind you.
Yep.
Blue's go after you, man.
So I've gotten
Smiles upon me.
pretty fucking good at online. Because I had to get continues for the story mode. I've never actually needed more than 2 continues to beat any world. And since you don't have to do it all in one go, you know, that's not too bad. In fact, I probably could have done the one I used 2 continues on in one continue if I just trained it a couple times. Instead of determining, hey, I'm gonna get this on my first go, fuck it. You know?
Right.
The money also goes into cosmetics and levels. I'll show that off in a bit. But yeah, generally speaking, the online's nightmarish, and I'm pretty pissed that it got its shit together for this quick play. Because it is unusable garbage. Basically always.
Man. How does this keep happening? It's just...
See ya.
He's like, wait a second. Oh no!
Yeah, I love that that guy was like, wait, why would he do that? It doesn't reduce the people in the field, it just kills me. There we go. I now have max power.
So, hopefully one day they...
You maniac! You
Wow.
almost killed me!
How'd you survive that?
I punched the bomb out of the way so
Oh my
that way it
God.
couldn't hit me. So about how much more important that is. This motherfucker.
So when do you
I
think,
am why this person's alive.
when do you think we're gonna get the N64 Bomberman on?
Virtual console.
here. Yeah.
He stopped moving for so long, I honestly thought,
Maybe disconnected.
yeah. Oh shit, I thought I had the grabby glove. I did not have a grab glove power up.
His outcome.
Grab glove power up is the one where you can place a bomb and immediately pick it up to be thrown, which saves you a lot of steps from boxing and also has a different arc from the boxing glove. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully when the virtual console shows up, we'll get some N64 Bomberman or any Bomberman actually. I would basically be up for buying any Bomberman because the Switch has been great. Like, I'm loving the Switch so far. How is it treating you, Bob?
I'm liking it. It's definitely real cool.
Like, the Pro Controller feels really solid. The Joy-Cons definitely feel better than a Wiimote, which is, you know, the metric by which I judge them.
Right, I'm like, it's not a high standard, but it's a standard.
Like, I can't do, you know, really fast Puyo Puyo on them, but...
I was able to do that pretty well when I had 2 Joy-Cons together, but I didn't try it with just 1 Joy-Con.
I tried it with both. I couldn't get it to work for me nearly as well as a PS4 controller or Pro.
Right. But yeah, it seems just like a really annoying idea to have so much content locked behind only the online mode. Like, you said it's absolutely going to do levels
the worst.
of things, and it's like...
There we go. I'm done, thank God.
You would think that would happen from completing story missions.
Yeah, you would think there would be a challenge mode, or just playing normal multiplayer would do it.
Right.
Completing story mode to some extent, like you were saying, individual stages. So yeah, I got 100. It takes 300 to continue. And I stress, that is not how that fucking plays. So we're doing one more, and I can quit in the middle of it because all you need to see is how it freezes up every 4 fucking seconds. That's all. That is the purpose of this fucking video.
Yeah, it's crazy that...
I'm serious. I only got it to play that well one time ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see when it pops up after I select the hat, it says 1 to 8. There are 8 of each hat type, and as I buy a hat, it'll unlock the next one for purchase.
Huh.
So I can have a pretty good hat collection, which is pretty important.
Uses the gems.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. How else would you buy it?
I don't know.
On favors?
I guess.
Hey there, Bomber Shop. I'll give you a Rusty Venture if you... Let's see if it is gonna be Bomberman. Okay, it already stalled enough where I'm thinking it probably will. Nah, it seems to be... No, it's freezing. It's just hard to tell right now. Yeah, see how we're frozen in place?
Yeah, whenever you're saying whenever you're running.
When I'm running in place and I just don't move at all, that is it freezing everything.
That is classic online Bomberman R.
Yes, that is what I've come to know this game for. So about how pissed I was when it started working normally. Because now I'm doing 2 matches. Come on, come on. Oh.
How about this? I'll dance in the corner.
You know, I'm really interested in someone taking the time code on YouTube and comparing it to that time on top of the screen.
Yeah, there's no way this match will only actually take another 2 minutes 20 seconds.
Right. Or has only been 40 seconds.
Right.
In fact, maybe I should just do the math on my end. Yeah, it's bad.
I really lost track of you there because it's how long you froze.
Yeah.
Never fear, Red's here.
Of course, it's ignoring inputs all the way. So, like, I'm hitting the A button. I'm telling it to drop a bomb, trying to move around it and hit it with my boxing glove. And then what is actually happening in game is I'm just staring at it. But yeah, the cool thing about revenge carts is that, as you noticed before, if I kill something while in a revenge cart, I come back to life. The main reason I want to go to the local multiplayer is just show off how many levels there are and how many options there are, because that is important in Bomberman. So this is going to take an eternity. I'm okay with losing BP, which is my battle ranking.
Right.
You know, battle points to rank up. By the way, you get more points for consecutive wins.
Oh my god.
So it really wants you to get deep into this ranked online Bomberman.
This is in Street Fighter V for Bombermans.
Yeah. Let's go to Battle Mode.
Oh, you got some controllers hooked up, or should I hook up a controller? Yes.
I do have a Joy-Con. I can just grab that.
You know what? I got this right here. Let's just plug this in. It's a Pro controller.
Oh yeah, we did have a cable plugged in already. There you go. You're done.
Amazing.
It's fast.
Yeah, it is.
Fast as hell. And these are good controllers. But yeah, you can play with people on other Switches. If you choose that mode, it's 2 people per Switch. Or you can do everyone in the same room on one. If you're in a room with a dock and a TV, I don't know why you would ever do anything but this. And in the other alternative, where it's only two people per Switch, it only makes sense if seating is so bad that the only way you can get remotely close to a Switch is...
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, so I'm not... Whatever, I would rather have an embarrassment of choices. But yeah, you can do 4-player or 8-player. You can say how many sets, time, whether or not it randomizes. What's up?
We should probably reduce the sets.
1 set. There. You
right.
happy? We'll even set it for 2 minutes. Pressure blocks. Yeah, that actually... I think other Bombermans had more variety in what that did exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that had a lot of things. Like one.
Then
was,
again, we're spoiled by
water.
we're spoiled by 64. So 64 is what did that. 64 also had random explosions going off everywhere.
Oh, that was so amazing.
It was fucking hilarious too. But yeah, so you got a pretty decent amount of options, but not the most you would see in a Bomberman. Other Bomberman games will let you turn off power-ups individually. Like, oh, fuck curses. You can turn off curses.
Right.
You can turn off special abilities, but you can't turn off Punch Glove or Grab Glove individually.
Yeah, that was always a nice feature. What?
Yeah, because there are some of those where it's just like, fuck that, like the Slime Bomb. Some people might enjoy... Well, when you throw it or kick it, it bounces.
Whoa.
So if you kick it into a wall, it just bounces right back.
Amazing.
You can use it to really fuck with people. But yeah, in any case, you start with 8 levels by default. And then special stages are ones you have to buy with the in-game currency. So we'll show that in a bit.
What's the upper right? Oh, it's all on fire.
This one's pretty cool because it has elevation.
Huh.
That's about its only shtick. Yeah, so I guess you can imagine how elevation would play. I should perhaps do a more interesting... Yeah, let's do that one. This is one of the more unique levels in this Bomberman game. And then I can either set a computer or not a computer. I'm just going to give us one computer. Horizontal mode as a button up there still weirds me out. I don't know
what does that mean?
I don't know. It may just be for Joy-Con, but I doubt it.
Huh.
All right, time to begin.
But yeah, this one, those buttons do interesting things. So I'm going to try to get there.
I for some reason, thought I was White Bomberman.
Yeah, you're pretty awake.
Yeah.
Pretty woke.
White Bomberman killed himself?
I killed him.
Oh. That's dark.
Oh. What? You got something against Black Bomberman killing White Bomberman? But yeah, the button will actually change the panels entirely. So you can seal people off or end up raising them well above.
How do you activate the button? Just walking on it?
Yep. You can also kick bombs onto it to activate it.
Oh, jeez.
And of course, I can kick bombs down at you.
Oh, no.
And if you could throw bombs, you could throw them up at me. I'm under the impression you can't throw bombs.
No, I don't think I have any special powers within.
But yeah, since you can't walk off of elevation, you have to make sure you catch the ride down when someone hits the button. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck up there. Okay.
No, I don't have any kicks.
Check out these kicks. But yeah, so Bomberman was great. On launch day, we did 6-player. Everyone really enjoyed it. It running at 30 isn't a huge impediment. I feel like the larger problem stems from how the single player set up. Because it's a $50 game. It's not necessarily cheap.
Yeah, no, that's probably the most expensive Bomberman game in, like, I don't know.
I mean, 64 was probably $60.
Right.
And $99, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that was how many years ago?
1999?
Yeah, okay.
18. But yeah, as you can see, there are some levels you can buy for $2,500.
Some of those look a lot like the levels you already have.
They're Bomberman levels.
I mean, that looks like.
But yeah, Junkyard and Medieval do look pretty similar, but you'll notice they say special.
Oh.
What's so special about it? Man, if only Dan spent $2,500, we could know. But Dan didn't. I kind of like this one. I played it in the ranked online.
Oh yeah.
The silver parts you're seeing are glass that slides, so the moment you step on it, you go across the entire field.
Oh, we did that during the party.
Okay, so yeah, these are just special versions of these, and it doesn't tell you what's special.
Yeah. It better be pretty special if you're using like that many credits for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough credits to get my scrub ass through the whole game. 'Cause, you know, one continue per world. Also, when you beat a world, you get more than a continue's worth back. So as long as you can get yourself skill-wise to a point where you can beat a world with one continue, then seemingly it'll keep working out.
Can you rebeat old ones you've already beaten?
You have to start a new story mode to do that.
Oh
so
my God.
technically you could. I could just keep doing runs on the first world.
Huh.
But that's not the smartest plan.
No, that seems a bit absurd.
But you'll notice these are 500 except for the spaceship and the hat, which are the ones I bought, and those are second tier.
Oh, you have the white version of the hat and you keep using the black one?
No, I don't. This is the shop.
Oh,
Right,
That's
so-
the second. I see.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out where it would tell you.
Right, so the little 2 next to it shows that that's the second grade of that, and that's why it costs 250 more. So if you carry that math out, the
Oh,
top
no.
tier of hat is probably 2,000,
Oh,
which is ludicrous.
it's just different colors so far, right?
I mean, this spaceship doesn't look that different, and that hat doesn't look that different. When the currency thing was first shown off, people were really paranoid it was going to be free to play. I honestly am starting to wonder if that would have been better.
Right.
Because it's not practical to keep doing runs of the first world, at least on veteran difficulty, which there are 3 difficulties. Easy, veteran, ridiculous. I forget what the ridiculous one's called.
Huh.
But yeah, veteran is what they consider normal difficulty, because Bomberman's a game that stomps your nuts in.
Weird.
Bomberman's always been a fucking hard single-player game. Which, yeah. But I, you know, as for this game, I feel $50 is a lot. It lacks a lot of content. You know, it's basically multiplayer against people in the room and people online and story. That's it. That is it.
Yeah, that does seem pretty bare bones.
And though the story cutscenes are funny and the boss battles are fun and cool and the level design is neat, $50 really is a lot. I would say 40 would borderline be okay, just because I love Bomberman multiplayer. Who doesn't? But yeah, in any case, keep tuned into this channel. We're gonna have more quick plays like of Zelda and other Switch games. Thanks for watching. GigaBoots has been brought to you by the remarkable generosity of Nicholas Cameron and Vincent Pover. And Cywolf. Go to patreon.com/GigaBoots and support GigaBoots today.